The concept of 7'6" length, elite defensive mobility and finishing, physical screening, and potentially some shooting range down the road would look extra attractive next to Tyrese Maxey going forward. Khaman Maluach is uber raw on the offensive end, but I see a surefire finishing weapon and defensive disruptor whose pre-Duke flashes of shot making hint at another route to offensive upside. Given Maluach's limited role with the Blue Devils, he's a candidate to sell more teams during workouts with some mass shooting range for a prospect who's likely to measure similar to Rudy Gobert. Who is Khaman Maluach? What are his strengths and weaknesses? Let's get it. Let's start with the obvious. Khaman Maluach is a very large person who also moves very well on his feet. Assuming even a fairly low baseline of instincts and technical proficiency, that has a lot of value, and Maluach's instincts and technique have been improving rapidly. There is enough evidence in the tape to suggest Maluach would be able to snuff out drives by quicker bigs or slower wings and still get decent contests against guards. While I would not call him fully switchable, he provides enough needed for the defense to reset and relieve him. Duke's defense had a ridiculous 86.7 defensive rating when Khaman was on the court, compared to a still elite 90.1 when off. However, their opponent's rim shooting goes down to a sharp 12 percentage points from 57% to 45% when Maluach is on the court and on lower volume too. Duke's supporting cast is elite, but the numbers are what they are supposed to be when you're looking at a primary rim protecting prospect. Let's take a look at Khaman Maluach and his defensive upside.
Fall away on Maluach, got Bob. AJ Swinton, a leaner against Gillis. The rebound and had it rejected.
Bethea, Johnson, Kidd, and Maluach side of the glass. I still like it. Well, Bethea's hit more threes today than the entire Illinois.
To avoid a spurt by Duke here, it could be blowout.
And it happens in every Duke game, right? There's going to be a point where they get plays for Stojakovic against Evans, the freshman. Andre with the right hand, rejected.
The big shot, veteran player.
23 points. Zachary on the move, swatted away by Mark.
Class for multiple years. We'll have it again next year with Cameron and Caden Boozer. And he has a unique coaching ability.
Boy, they really contest shots and make you take a lot of tough twos.
Lubin trying to post on Maluach. Back out to Cadeau. Shot clock at 7. The drive, and it's
Dallas 8 points. He came in averaging 9. And they needed somebody to really explode. Oh,
4 ACC losses already. A great opportunity with North Carolina coming into their building.
Maluach staying home, got the defense. Picked away. Hildreth with the theft. And the hard-nosed point guard. Nice feed and a block by Maluach.
Next up, this guy is a big-time lob threat. Khaman Maluach's bread and butter will be his rim finishing from the jump at the next level. Maluach was flat out one of the best lob threats in college basketball. 4 major components make Maluach possibly the best recent roll-man prospect. First, his standing reach is 9 foot 8 inches. That is 1 inch more than Victor Wembanyama. No more to really contextualize that. Second, his physical screening is excellent. Maluach has already mastered the art of the moving screen, which doesn't get called. This opens up all the space needed for other guys on the perimeter. Third, Maluach has excellent touch near the basket, able to force the ball in even when he can't finish the lob. He is 21 for 27 on layups, good for 78% from the floor. Compare that again to other big man comparables. Chet was 71% and Mobley was 66%. Last but not least, Maluach is excellent at waiting until the last moment to leap. That is perhaps the most essential rim running trait of all. Much like his shooting technique, his footwork is precise and light, shuffling just as needed before taking off. Let's take a closer look at Maluach and his ability to finish around the rim.
Down the floor goes Flagg. Lob. Khaman the hammer. And 2. Foster. Maluach.
Wait. Knueppel. Down to Flagg. Back to Knueppel. Driving. Maluach. He'll finish.
Zone though. And just think about passing around that.
I want to see some diamond in one in the last 7 minutes. Maluach flush.
Proctor again down the lane. Left hand floater, no. Maluach there for the foul. 9 from the 3-point line.
You know those 9 shots, Gus. Illinois, probably 5 of those shots were clean looks, not able to make it.
Knueppel with the relentless
with his practice habits.
Outlet pass, Maluach. Great catch. 78 to 47. Here's James driving. Proctor wraps it around. And one for Maluach.
Barcelona's. 6'6", big, strong.
And then we get to weaknesses. Let's start with perimeter offense. Outside of shots at the rim, Maluach has little self-creation ability. He lacks refined post moves and has a ton of room to still grow there. Though he has a good free throw percentage, even going back to high school, he's still just a theoretical three-point shooter at this point in time. This is an uber raw prospect, someone who didn't start playing basketball until his teens and is clear with his foul proneness and decision making. Therefore, the team drafting him will surely need to be patient. Let's wrap it up. With his floor spacing potential, rim finishing superiority, and potential ball skill competency, Maluach's ceiling as an offensive player is ridiculously high. Due to the variety of ways he can improve, the floor is high too. If Kristaps Porzingis is the reasonable upside comp on offense, that puts Maluach as a plus 2 to 3 points per 100 offensive player in his peak, in the range of a 25th to 50th best offensive player in the league. On defense, Maluach will likely take up primary rim protector duties, perhaps in bench units to begin his career, rather than as a help side four. I do think he can move well enough to play next to another big at the same time though. What do you guys think? Is Khaman Maluach a top 5 prospect in this year's draft? Do you like his fit with the Philadelphia 76ers? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you everyone for watching. Stay awesome.